Okay. Please, please, please. Better price action today. Pretty please. I need to whack my... Where is it? There it is. There we go. Bum 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 bum. So yesterday I got another short right before or during the 10:50 11:10 macro. I attempted another short and I just jammed my my stop loss too like far up because I literally got stopped. And then we got this dump. We got this dump, which would have obviously my take profit was either at this low or it was at the low of day. It was at one of them. So yeah, not much to be said other than that. I shorted somewhere in here, and then I'm pretty sure this retracement here knocked me out because we started to move down, and then I jammed the stop to this high. I'm pretty sure. I need to seriously, next time I'm in a trade, like, make a thing of not jamming my stop loss too soon, because I do believe that that's where my floor is, mainly. We do have jolts at 10, Geordie. Thank you very much. We do have jolts at 10. I'm just going to ping in the Discord as well for that. Just to let everyone know. I just realised I don't have my background light on. It doesn't really add much to the environment that much, but I like it. Also, looking at ES, we have a big SMT at the highs. Big SMT at previous day's high. I'm still bearish on it on ES, to be honest. Pretty hard not to be bearish on ES. I mean, it looks bearish, right? So yeah, it's also, we've had a big run up overnight. I would consider this, like, where do we close? Closed around here. So how big is that run? It's definitely directional. So it was about a 100-point run, not massive. Nothing that warrants me to not trade, but definitely something that puts a big caution on this morning session. We swept that sell side going into open, so that's irrelevant. We have that buy side there, and we knocked out equal lows. We have London low down here, nothing really in here. Apart from that 15-minute, which we've tapped into. This does look potentially a bit too smooth, all this down here. I tell you the truth though, I don't want to mark this one out. I'm just gonna bear in mind that it's smooth. I don't want to mark that out because I want to target London low. I don't want to target that smooth area. So yeah, shorts is what I'd be looking for, to be honest. We have this market structure shift here on the 15. So we have indeed shifted. I'm going to pay attention to this 15-minute imbalance. Although I do think that potentially we will get a sweep of this pre-market high potentially, instead of respecting the 15-minute, but we've now made equal highs there. I'm going to take that 15-minute off, actually. I can see it on my other chart. And it just gets in the way, to be honest, more than anything. So I like that. I like that we have that buy side. Where do we close? Okay, we've got about 100 point and 100 point opening range gap. That's, honestly, I don't mind that at all. That's like a pretty solid opening range gap as far as size. I don't know about shorts yet, although NQ does currently look 3 drives-ish. Yeah, it does. It's just obviously, it's a tough one because all-time highs. NQ, I'm less excited about shorts, but I am... Oh, we swapped that. That was a quick sweep. I am aware that ES looks pretty solidly bearish. To me, at least. Especially on the hourly. High time frame absolutely looks bearish. Yes. Not like outrageously bearish, just short term. At least to me. This looks like we'll get a continuation lower on ES. We could not. We could just zoom higher, and in which case I probably just won't get an entry, which is fine. I just don't really want to long this. I don't want to long this until it comes lower first, if that makes sense. It's too high for me to long. So all I can really do is look for shorts. If it wants to just keep ripping higher, then by all means, keep ripping higher. But I will not long this until it knocks out some pre-market liquidity, at least. I honestly, I'm kind of debating it, Jordy. I really do want to get back into trading ES because I do miss it. But I kind of made that rule a while ago to basically say to myself, don't fight which one you're trying to trade, because it just causes unnecessary psychological stress. Just pick one, essentially. I, for a while, didn't even watch it at all, but I am getting back into kind of just paying attention to it every now and then to see where it's at, and then using it in that sense. So that's open. Also, a nice thing to be bearish for is the opening range gap midpoint, which lines up pretty nicely with London low. 547, make that a dash line, and make sure that it's over there. So there's that high there that's being taken. We do have SMT so far with that high. Rip it higher, rip it higher. Rip it, rip it. I'm well, Brady. I'm well, Brady. I'm well, Geordie. I hope you're well. I've read a little bit more of. I've read a little bit more. I'm on about page 60, I want to say. I like the whole concept of analyzing your C game, B game, and A game. And then I just read, like this morning / afternoon, I read the part about the inchworm concept. So to actually progress, you need to not focus so much on improving your strengths. You need to focus on improving your flaws. Otherwise, you end up with a wide range, which causes more issues than it fixes. I like that concept. Good thought. Good little thought bubble. Also, yeah, so I need to keep I'm going to type it on screen. How can I type it on screen so it's not going to be... So I'm going to see it. Let me just put it like here. Can I make that like bold or anything? That is bold, really. I just want it. I want it bigger. Can I not type in you? Oh. Paddle has you occupied. Oh, that's not a bad thing to be occupied by at all. I was loving paddle in Bali. I've not played it back in the UK yet. I was meant to go last week, or like the weekend just gone, but I literally we just didn't have enough people. We had 3 people and we just couldn't find a 4th because I was trying to do it like with friends. Make it black, red, still short. Good point, Jordy. And red's just not very readable. Yeah, I will probably play in Spain if I can. It's massive in Europe. I'm pretty sure you said that in one of the streams. But yeah, I'd love to get back into paddle. Played it a fair bit in Bali, not an outrageous amount. Probably surfed more than I played paddle, but it was part of like the community that I was in. They played paddle every Thursday, so that was fun. I'm just keeping an eye on ES to be honest to see if this SMT is staying intact. ES just looks so much nicer for shorts, I'll be honest. NQ's just ripping higher. It's like this is NQ now. Look at ES on like a 15-minute chart. Bear in mind that's the high from yesterday. That's previous day's high. This is the high of the pre-market session. So then back to NQ. Here's the pre-market high, and then that's previous day's high. We're so out of sync as far as the highs are concerned. And like I keep saying, yes, yesterday we have all these lows down here that look like a juicy target for me at least. Hands off until 10 AM though. Hands off until 10 AM. I wish I could make this bigger. I don't think I can. Anchor drawing. What does anchoring it do? So I mean it's... Oh, that's good. Yeah, I didn't realise I could do that. If it's not anchored, it just kind of like moves around, but if I anchor it, then it stays there on the screen. That's good. Oh. That's handy to know. You'll learn something new every day. If I connect, does it stay there for a swap? No. Makes sense. Put it over there. I'm looking for reaction at 675 on NQ. Mount Journey. There is 10 AM. There is 10 AM high impact news. You've been warned. And there's medium impact news. There's consumer confidence and there's jolts. That is first presented. We'll get there before 10. Oh, Journey. Assumption is the mother of all failures. No idea where that quote is from, but I like it. What's your I want to do standard deviations of this. Six, 666 is what I would look for. The devil's number. Oh, you took the 930? Oh. Oh, Journey. $600 entry. Oh my god, you're near enough bottom ticked it. Six, 7, 4.5, 2.0 reversal. I want to know what ES is doing. Niche. It's too niche. While I don't support Journey's entry, I do support it at the same time. I want to see my boy win, but I don't want to see it not get there by the time news is here. I suppose you are in the position where you can just go break even at the news and then either get like smashed into your take profit or not lose. What would 2.0 be of this? 683. Let's keep these levels on here just because there's no other levels of importance up there for me. They're the two things I'd look at. 683, more emphasis on 666 to be honest than 683. Yeah, it'll be a measured move, Jordy. Stop at 610. Yeah, so stop's already in profit. Then you're laughing. Let me draw that first presented on my Bulenox Eval just so I have it there. There actually wasn't any setup for me on that, to be fair, which is interesting. No, like, as in no 30-second or 15-second fair value gap that got run into after we tapped that first presented. What you doing, ES? Oh, where'd you go? There we go. Just straight disappeared. What you doing, ES? That's what I was asking. No first presented. Equal lows down there as well, by the way. I think the stream just like freeze. I just got a notification from OBS that said something, but I don't know what it said. Is the stream all good? It's good now on my end, but it just seemed like it just dropped off for a second there. I don't know what happened. Are we all good? Do you know one thing I am fine on my end? Okay, good. Do you know one thing I do want to know? Is, do we prefer the stream like how I've got it now? Or would you prefer it, because like since my, how can I zoom out of this? Since my TopStep X and Project X is kind of like in the way of, well, everything. What I can do is something like that, maybe. I'm just trying to make it a bit more visible as far as what I'm looking at, since my screen is a bit hidden. That's a little cleaner actually, isn't it? What do we think? Do we prefer that or do we not prefer it? I'm just thinking because like when I go split screen, you can't really see this other screen unless I have it like that. Do we like it like that or do we like it how I had it before? Honest opinions only, please. Because I do go split screen quite a lot. So, that's first presented on ES. Dom P short. I don't really want to touch it. 10 a.m. news. 10 a.m. news, 10 a.m. news, 10 a.m. news. The white sand wick model. I'm curious to see what the white sand wick model looks like on like on paper. Do you know what I might try as well on my OBS just quickly? I might try just nudging this a bit smaller. I'm just trying to basically have as much on the chart as I can, really. As much of the chart, I should say. This is also, this looks like the Bulenox. You can see this, it's not making a fair value gap, but that is essentially what the model should look like. Is a break below first, this is for sure obviously, break below first presented, and then print a fair value gap after a retest of it. But the model isn't there, so. Drawing a macro I've noticed as well. I've noticed these first presented plays, like right before a macro or during a macro, seem to be pretty cool. Bear in mind we didn't get any movement into the opening range gap today either. We literally opened and like sank. So here comes the ES. I honestly wouldn't mind something like that on ES. Move from today's first presented down to yesterday's / Monday's, which also knocks out London's liquidity. That's a real solid setup if I've ever seen one. Like, I would absolutely short that, I think, if it was on NQ and if there wasn't 10 AM high impact and medium impact news. But I really like that. Really like that short on ES. Based on pure price action, really like that short. ES is already digging into its first presented. Well, not first presented, sorry, it's opening range gap. Which would look like that. Journey's out. So you got some profit then. Not a bad trade. Considering. I will send it to you when I'm done. Ooh, yes. Yes, please, Mr. P. That's a new one. That's a new nickname. Mr. P. Mr. Wiz. Mr. Don. Let's see what 10 AM does. 10 minutes till 10 AM. Well, there's that partial. Is this on auto? Yeah. There's that move on ES. I'm still waiting for 10 AM. I'm not touching this. I don't really see any model anyway. Yeah, there is kind of a 5 minute. 3 minute 2022 on NQ. But yeah, pretty difficult to get in on. Oh, it's just gonna melt. How about that? I wonder if ES would reach for previous day's low. SMT at the highs, right? So, like the daily highs SMT. So, that's a pretty bearish signature if I had to guess. This market might tank. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I mean, it is tanking. We still have 9 minutes, or 8.5 minutes until high impact news and medium impact news both hit at the same time. You see how these lows as well on NQ are like slightly equal. Well, miles from those lows, but I still really like Asian liquidity on ES. Yawn. But yeah, that would have been, so the 2022 would have been here for an ES. And then it would have looked like that would be take profit 1. And then take profit 2 down there. Actually, stop probably would have had to be on that high. So. Think we'll get to London low? Yeah, me too. Me too, Jordy. This is absolutely a short you could take, but it's just a whole lot of risk. Way too much for me. I can't even take that with 1 micro. And it's not even a 1-to-1, so... Someone tried to call me. Take that sell side off the chart. Do 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 do. News in 2.5 minutes. Make sure you're out, boys. Make sure you're out of that damn market. Putting the 10 AM news right in the center. We got 8 people in the stream. Drop a like, boys. Drop a like on the stream. Get me to 1 million subs. Nah, actually though, I was on 550 subs. Well, no. I wanted to get to 550 subs like this week by Friday. And then I woke up this morning and checked and I was on like 554. So, that's a win if I've ever seen one. Kai Capital is booming. Oh, pretty deep retracement on ES there. Interesting. First presented tap and then lower potentially. That's what I'd consider is about to happen. Five of them are me. I have 5 YouTube accounts. Yeah. I'm gonna need every one of you to do Journey. Make 5 alt accounts and then just sub. Let's all just spend like 10 minutes making alternate YouTube accounts and sub into Kai Capital on every single one of them. The most unethical ways to reach 1,000 subs. 1 minute until 10 AM news. Mm-hmm. 30 seconds. 30 seconds. Hold on to your asses. Me fucking talking like this is gonna be some enormous news driver, like NFP or something. It's literally Jolts. I can't remember Jolts ever doing much. But it's also the fact that it's just the principle of high impact news, and also there's medium impact news as well. There's the news. Spikes a little bit. And it's just always a thing of it could do it, or it could destroy everyone and everything. I still like shorts. There's just not anywhere really. 10 AM, don't know what to do, yeah. Sure didn't. I still like the shorts, it's just where is the short entry for Kai Capital? That's the question. Pretty hard to short without my stop being fairly high. Unless I go on ES. You know what? If we do get this, I swear to God, I will go on. I will eval ES. I will absolutely eval ES. I'm not XFAing it, but I will eval it. 10 AM news can get gone now. And I keep losing tabs. I don't know why. Don't think ES is going to want to give that tap, is it? So the first presented. Saying that, this is very consolidated, so that could honestly, there is an argument to frame that as first presented, if I'm being honest. Let me just take a peek at ES. Short entry would have to break this low down here, really. That was one there, but I'd prefer to see this low get broken, to be honest. I know that 5 points with one mini is $250. We've made equal highs on ES actually on that 1 minute, and equal highs here on NQ. Like very short term. Useless drivers, yeah, I agree. I agree, but it's just always the thing of you gotta be cautious, Mr. Geordie. But yeah, I will absolutely short ES to 423. I will do it. Oh, what the fuck is that sound again? Do you guys remember when this happened? It's happening again. What the fuck? It happened again. I'm so confused. Why does that keep happening? It shits me up every time because it's just so unnecessarily loud. Okay, if ES can break this low, hopefully in the next candle or two, I'll short in this run, in this range. It's stalling for some reason. I don't love it. It's really, it scares me. It honestly just terrifies me. It's more so that as well, I don't know what's causing it. Equal lows on NQ. Doom, doom, doom. We didn't get that shift on ES that I was looking for, so... While it's broken away from first presented, it hasn't broken this low, so... It all looks pretty stale. Not a bad price action day by any means, but I would probably say a hard day, at least for my model personally. 10 AM news is always a bit of a bummer, especially high impact. Even though the news didn't really do much. Okay, break this low and then I'll shorten this little range here. Didn't break the low yet. Still didn't break it. Oh wait, did that tick below that one? 29.25, 29.25 made equal. Okay, now my limit's going in there. I might honestly even put my stop like, yeah, I like my stop all the way up there, to be honest. What's the level on the S I'm looking for? 423. I'm just kind of framing 423.25. Okay, so that can go there. Oh, I really don't want to put my stop any lower. Those equal highs there make me uncomfortable. Why do you keep disappearing? Stop disappearing. Why do you keep doing that every time I switch back to... That makes no sense. It keeps disappearing every time I switch back to trading view. So annoying. When we break below this low here, 425-ish, that's probably when I'll go to break even. I like that NQ has the lower draw of London low as well. Will you drag across? Thank you. Yeah, we do have SMT at the lows. Not very important though for me, to be honest. It makes absolutely no sense why NQ would stop there, to be honest. So close to London low. No, unless it's reacting off that 15-minute, but I would rather it just reach for the liquidity. Unless it's going to do like a real deep retracement. ES is getting pretty consolidating. I like the idea of knocking out the buy side here, the short-term buy side, and then continuing lower. That's why I'm scared of putting my stop loss at these equal highs on ES, because I would feel like it makes perfect sense for ES to come up there, sweep those, and then continue lower. So while my risk to reward is disgusting on that ES trade, I can't really frame it any other way. Maybe I'll just add to it when it's a more, like when it's kind of looks better. Market's gone to sleep though since we got to 10 AM. We had this big run down and then just sleep. Market go sleep. That for Vega just got completely ran through, so We have all these equal lows on ES now as well. All these lows. That's a pain in the ass. Yeah, I find it very hard to frame longs here, so if I do get stopped out of this trade, then that's fine by me. Is that bold? Bold on TradingView needs to actually be made bold instead of being like, it looks so small. I guess it's because my font's small though. Sweeping those highs is perfectly fine with me. Just don't stop me out. My stop is up here, so I feel safe where my stop loss is. I feel safe, to be totally honest. As soon as I break out of this range, though, goddamn. The one thing that potentially would make me get out the trade is if NQ got to London low, because as it stands, now NQ seems like it's the one that wants to fall faster than ES. Where's ES's open range gap? Have we filled it? No. We hit the lower quadrant of it and then came into this range. Still literally sat like where I entered. How many minutes later is that? We entered there, so like 12, 13 minutes later. How's your long, Geordie? Are you kind of just in the same position as me, like kind of just sat at where you entered? I'd assume so, because I feel like you went long, not long after I went short. Oh, you're out. What, stopped out, or it was that small of a long? I can't remember exactly where you got in. It's literally where I entered right now. Had to cut that, yeah, I mean, wasn't really moving. Did you go long? I'm assuming you went long on NQ, so probably a good decision. Like I say, if NQ does get to that London low before ES is moved, well, no matter where ES is really, I'll probably just cut the trade, because then it makes sense for a possible retracement move to the upside. But this is being a pain. $10.20. Where's Dom P? Tell me where this is going for the 10.20 move. I'm comfortable if this wants to come up. I just want it to reverse pretty promptly after it knocks out those highs. Okay, NQ seems to be melting. I'm honestly getting ready to cut it just based off London low getting swept on NQ. It's annoying that NQ is managing to get lower and ES isn't, even though ES is the more bearish one. My trade is still where I entered. This is so painful. It's like I entered at equilibrium of the consolidation range. I was going to say I might even just go break even when NQ sweeps London low, but I can't really even do that because it is where I entered, so I may as well just exit the trade. Unless if NQ like dives for London low and it seems to pull AES down quite energetically, then I'll probably go break even. But if not, I'm just gonna cut it. This is some nice movement now. If we can create this fair value up here, that'd be nice. Get down there, yes, get down there, please. God, this is so painful to watch. We've got these equal lows now on NQ. Do we have like a 10 AM news driver or anything today? Because what is going on with this right now? It's like the session ended at 9:50. Nope. We got an injection of volatility at 10 AM in the form of the high impact and medium impact news, and it literally sent the market sideways. Because I was thinking maybe for like a 10:30 something. Maybe we're waiting for that, but we've literally just gone to sleep. When did I enter again? I entered at 10:07. No, I entered at 10:04. So I've been in this for 20 minutes. If it comes back, when it comes back down to my entry, I'm getting out. I'm sick of being in this for the past 20 minutes. and it still being where I entered. I want it like if it come, I literally want it to be one tick in profit and I'll get out. I'm sick of sitting in this now. Not worth it. Come on. As soon as I see that big green, I'm getting that's 0. Come on, take in profit, please. Or don't. Okay. I'm out. I could not be bothered sitting in that. If this, I swear to God, yes, if you displace lower now, I literally just got out. I'm just attempting to clip farm in case it does. I swear to God, yes, that's gonna be a short if I've ever seen one. If I literally just get out, oh my God, think happy thoughts. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts. This is why I don't manually exit, like on my XFAs. Thanks for, yeah, you're welcome. I literally tempted it. Like I said, I would still be in this. I'd still be waiting for NQ to sweep London low, and then I would have gotten out regardless of where ES is at. I'm happy it's come back up into the range, not just fell off a cliff. Let me get rid of that buy side and sell side. They're irrelevant now. I don't know if I'm going to get an XFA trade this week, I'll be honest. It's pretty difficult price action. You can laugh at me, Journey. I won't take any offense. It's pretty funny. Yeah, NQ hit London low. So I entered it. I just want to know roughly. I entered there. So what? NQ swept London low. That would have been literally like maybe. Like 100, 150. Alright, I potentially would have gone to break even now. So let's play that. Let's play that out. See if ES comes back up to. I would have either taken profit and it'd been like a small profit, or I've gone to break even. I still like ES for shorts. I just couldn't be outsitting in that consolidation. It's always how it happens though, innit? The second you press the button. Well, I got out about here. And then, yeah. That was barely a 1-to-1, by the way, so not really that bothered about missing out on that small of a trade. Where's ES's first presented of the week? There. I don't really like that one. I like that one. Basically the same range anyway. Will we touch new week opening gap? Maybe. It's what, 30 points away, 35 points away. I'm gonna leave the stream there because it's 10:30, so I'm very unlikely to enter into anything. And now we've swept London low, I'm even less likely to enter anything. That was a pretty boring day, to be honest. It was essentially just waiting because I couldn't really take. I wouldn't have caught anything in that run anyway. It's far too aggressive of a turn for the 2022 model. It's more of a Chris Knox inversion play, to be honest. I feel like I say that a lot. So yeah, I'm gonna leave it there for today, boys. We'll be back again tomorrow, but I'm probably very unlikely to take anything tomorrow, to be honest, because we have FOMC tomorrow. So Wednesday, Thursday, I'm very unlikely to take anything. Friday, I will be trading post NFP. That's the only day this week now that I really am anticipating any quality setups. But yeah, that wasn't a bad session. That was just a quiet session, not quiet session, but a lackluster session by the time I was able to get into anything. Like, the price action I had to play with today was this. That's the price action I had to find a move in, which is pretty difficult when you factor in that your risk would have to be encompassing some of this, because it could always have come up into a premium of that. I'll be out tomorrow, no worries, Mr. Dumpy. And then I'll see you Thursday or Friday. And to the rest of you boys, I will see you tomorrow.